All right, all right. Good evening, good evening. Damn, excuse me. Good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Let me know y'all can hear me. I know it's been a minute since I've been live. Uh, of course, y'all know work, start another job. Then y'all see I got I guess I'm a dad now. I'm a dad now. Somewhat. I guess y'all can call me a dad now. Um, that dog I've been showing y'all, that bad little son of a gun, that bad little son of a gun. But I love him to death though. Love him to death. Just like a child. Bad just like a child. Just getting in stuff like a child. But other than that though, he's a smart dog though. He's a smart dog. He's starting to understand uh, when I say stop, and if he doesn't stop, he finna get popped. So he see my hand go up, he'll stop doing what he's doing. So he's a smart dog. I give him that. But again, just too cute but bad at the same time. Just like the real children, so cute. The precious little babies, just cute as all outside, but smart and bad at the same time. And I guess that would make us love them so much because they just so cute. That regardless how bad they is, you just love them and love them and love them. But you gotta show them discipline when they get too out of hand. Amen. That's a good one, Cat Eyes. The dog father. Yeah, I'm a dog father. Okay, yeah, I'm a dog father. Chris Doggy Dog. I'm the dog father. Okay, I like that. I really like that. That's a good one. I like that one. So yeah, been dealing with him. He got his first bath today, we fought over that. You know, that boy tried to get out that tub too. Y'all should have seen it. The funniest thing I ever seen. Soon as he touched that water, I should see you try to get out that tub. I said, "Come on here, boy, your stinky self. Come on here, get this bath, boy. You gonna get it, what you like it or not. You gonna get it. You gonna get it." So that was a fight to get him that bath, but he got it. He's smelling good. Coat all shiny. He's smelling good. Uh, he's not with me right now. He's with my dad and his lady friend. They'd gone somewhere and they took him with him. So he's not here right now. Else I would have showed y'all. But y'all have seen him on the videos with his bad, but y'all have seen him. But anyway, how y'all doing? I know it's been a while since I've been live. How y'all doing? And y'all see the one of the logos I created behind me. Children Lives Matter. Thanks for the people who gave me the feedback when I posted these videos. And can't believe I had spelled it wrong the first time. But people like, you drop this, Chris. It look perfect. You know, you drop this, you drop that. And there's supposed to be another one behind this one saying children don't disappear. I don't know where that video is at. I thought I saved it, but right after it shows this, it's supposed to do another one that said children don't disappear. And somebody gave me their critique on that one. They said, well, the way it's made, you can hardly see it. You probably need to put more contrast in it or whatnot. But they said, other than that, though, hey, perfect. Well, here's the thing about that, and I appreciate the feedback. But the thing is, I found out they got this thing on there called Spotlight, and I'm not used to using that feature on that app. So that's something that I'm new to. It's called Spotlight, and you can move it all around, and it's supposed to shine in different spots. So I got to get used to that. So other than that, though, hey, I'm working, just try to get some things going on, try to get a logo for the show, and show everybody this is what we about. Amen. Showing everybody what this is what we are about. All right. Matter of fact, the person who said that, the real AK, I think that's the one that said that. It said you need a little more contrast to it. Other than that, though, it looks nice. So the real AK, appreciate that. And again, everybody who gave me feedback on what y'all saw, I really appreciate it. What I need somebody really is, I just probably need a tutor or something who's into graphics that don't mind probably give me classes or whatnot and show them how to use them different features. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a beast, you know. You said certain kinds that make for fur babies. Certain kinds of what? I missed something. Peanut butter. I'd have heard a lot of people giving dogs peanut butter. I never heard nothing. He said it was. Mike. I appreciate your feedback, bro. I never heard nothing bad happen to a dog. You give him peanut butter. I hear a lot of people get their dogs peanut butter. I never heard that they had a bad reaction to it. I don't know about cats, but I know with dogs, I never heard nothing bad with you giving them peanut butter. Not that I know of, but anybody who breed dogs like the kind I got, you know, he's bully mixed. I think with Pit, Kobe. Of course, he's blue. And there's some other stuff they told me he mixed with, but I know it's bully, and I think Pit, Kobe, and I think it's a couple more that he's mixed with. And maybe a couple of fellas who's in the chat room listening. Somebody gave me the idea and said something about maybe I need to get his ears pinned. I know a lot of people do that, but here's my question about that. What does that do for them? I mean, I'm just curious. Is that just to get them a look, or does it give them better hearing, or what does it do when you pin their ears? You know, and then somebody say, you know, maybe snip his tail. I don't know about doing all that. You know, now the ears, yeah, maybe, but snipping his tail, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that snipping his tail. You know, but the ears, I may consider that. Okay, Sarah said don't do that. Okay, I know a lot of people do pit bulls like that. They pin their ears. You know, only one I said it's too early. Well, it's funny you said that because the person who's recommending me to do that saying now's the time to do it. I thought so too. He's a puppy. I don't want to do that to him right now. Okay, looks up. I don't know how to say it. Like, I just call you Lou. You say you don't think I should get a clip. Okay. Gorda said nothing, Chris. It's just a look. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's just a look. It just get him a more vicious look. You know, the real can't say people. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that they mean it. Okay, that's what I just said. It get him more of a vicious look. See, Olawala said the same thing. Okay, we got some people who know about them kind of breeds then. Okay, cool. I never had a blue before, so this is new. Matter of fact, it's been a long time since I had a puppy. Shit. So yeah, this all new to me. So anybody who might look at this later on, if you own a pit or anything close to the dog that I had, maybe you give me some tips or whatnot, as far as things to do with them. And also, I would like to know what is the better brand of food to feed them, because I was thinking about getting him. Right now, I got him like on pedigree something. It's for puppies. It's pedigree something. And then my cousin who sold it to me, he said something about they was giving him goat milk. They said maybe I need to invest in that goat milk. I thought about giving him the Eukanuba, but not the actual Eukanuba brand, but the off brand. I think it's called Diamond. If y'all know about Diamond, I thought about giving him that. I don't want to get him canned dog food. For some reason, you get him canned dog food, they just be shitting all over the place. I don't want to give him no canned dog food. So. But anyway, I know there's a lot of fellas who deal with them dogs saying, maybe y'all give me some tips or what to feed him and stuff, like what would be the proper stuff to feed him or whatnot. And if I'm going to give him raw food, what would be the proper raw food to give him? Because I know some people get their dogs raw food, so. But anyway, we'll see our comments. Some of y'all probably come to the comment section later. And Blue Diamond, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, thank you. AK said boiled rice and chicken. I ain't never thought about that. Okay. Blue Buffalo Wilderness grain free. Look at y'all dog people know some shit up in there. Okay, that's what's up. Only one lie said I did Eukanuba and white rice mix. All right, maybe one day we need to talk about dogs. Then we got some people in here talking about dogs. This is a damn good conversation starting off. The real AK said build their muscles. Yeah, I probably get some dog people up here one day. Y'all can teach me how y'all did y'all dogs, But I don't know about the tail clipping, but maybe the ears, but the tail clipping, I don't know nothing about all that. I don't know if I want to do that. But anyway, guys, we can say that conversation for another day. Thank y'all for y'all feedback. All right, guys, so we got some updates today, and at the end of the show, I want y'all to hear something, and I want y'all to tell me what do y'all think about what y'all going to hear. But when I talk to y'all about that, when we get to that point. But however, though, we got two quick updates right now. If y'all remember the pictures, baby up above in the red, we're going to be talking about Nevaeh Allen. And you see the two jackasses beside Nevaeh is the mom and Philip. Y'all remember when I did this show, I had her brother come on the show. Then we had a young lady who said she dated Philip and all the crazy stuff he was doing when he was dating her, But the girl said she was so in love with him, so she didn't see the red flags, but thankfully she made it out their relationship and nothing didn't happen to her. And then you got the two jackasses down at the bottom, Brian Coulter and Gloria Williams. And you got the young man behind me, his name is Kendrick Lee. Now, if y'all remember this story with Kendrick Lee and Gloria and Brian Coulter was she left her children in an apartment with one dead. For those who don't know that story. One of the children was dead, and she abandoned her children in the apartment in there with the dead bodies. And these children had to pretty much fend for themselves. And as we read the story, she was coming every now and again to bring them food while she was going to stay with Brian, punk ass. And many people saw Brian on Instagram, how he tried to act like he was so hard. I guess he thought he was Machine Gun Kelly or something. He swear he was so hard. But we all know a pussy when we see one, okay? And we all a lot of times know when somebody just try too hard, okay? Somebody just try too hard to try to be something that they're not. I get it. This is social media, and we can pretend to be anything. I could come over here and say that I'm anything, but how would y'all know unless you just knew me personally, all right? But I don't get on here to act tough. I don't. At least I don't think I do. If I do, y'all can tell me. I don't get her to get tough. I don't get on her wearing chains and stuff, throwing up gang signs and all that, trying to make it seem like I am tough, because I know I'm not tough. I'm not tough at all. But at the same time, though, I'm not just gonna let you do something to me though without a fight. You may whoop my ass, but you're gonna go down, you're gonna earn that ass whooping that you're gonna give me. Preach. You're gonna earn that ass whooping that you're gonna give me. So I'm just not gonna let you do anything to me. We're gonna go down with a fight. Just like an animal. When you bag an animal to the corner, what they're gonna do? They're gonna bite to get away. Especially dogs. You bag them in the corner, they're gonna bite your ass and they're gonna take off. Not because they try to do it intentionally, because you keep fucking with them. And they trying to get away. Alright? So I ain't gonna let you do shit to me. I ain't gonna let you do shit to me. It's going down. But we all know that Brian, he a pussy. We know he a pussy. So I mean, you probably thump him. He probably bitch up in a corner somewhere. You know, it just nothing about him says hard to me. Nothing at all. Probably he got hard when he was fucking that woman. That's all. But other than that, though, nothing about him say hard. All right. So he could cut it out, sir. Cut it out. Cut it out. And I don't even see what's the attraction into that. I really don't. I really don't. But she was attracted to this man enough to where she wanted to leave her children and stay with him. All right, stay with him. But we're gonna talk about them in a minute. We're gonna talk about that. You said no. You just give me information about children. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, here's the first update. There's no news clip as of yet, but as of now, on January the 28th, which was yesterday, Nevaeh mom and her boyfriend Philip has now been indicted for Nevaeh Allen's death. They have been indicted. Now, like I said, I'm making it to the law. I looked up to see what this charge and indictment means, and it is a slight difference to it. You know, the indicted means that the jury filed charges on you. The charges is pretty much, I guess, what law or the prosecutors filed on you, whatnot. But I mean, it's still the same thing, but just a little slight difference to it, you know. So I had to research that before I came live. And here's what it says. Here's what it says. In Baton Rouge, a couple accused of beating a toddler to death and then faking a girl's disappearance was formally charged with her murder Thursday. Court records show a grand jury indicted Philip Gardner and Linnea Caldwell, each on account of second-degree murder. Oh, second-degree murder. Why is it second degree? In the death of 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen. Gardner also faces a charge of obstruction of justice. The pair was arrested in September after a sprawling search for the missing girl ended with her body being found inside a suitcase in a wooded area of Mississippi. Caldwell initially claimed Nevaeh vanished from her Baton Rouge apartment, but police later uncovered that Gardner dumped the 2-year-old's body after he found her unresponsive at their home. Caldwell Gardner were later accused of physically abusing the 2-year-old girl, leaving her with grave injuries that ultimately killed her. Both are currently in jail in East Baton Rouge on $375,000 bond. Okay. Now, with this being said, I'm gonna see if I can reach out to her brother again, because I know he'd heard this. And y'all remember when I talked to him, when I brought him on the show, you could tell he was kind of hurt by everything, you know, but at the same time, he wanted to believe that his sister was innocent, you know. He didn't want to believe that she had anything to do with this or whatnot, until later it came out, you know, that they got her on what was told or suspicion that she had something to do with it. And at first he was like, he still just don't want to believe it. But I think he had heard some more stuff that came out, and he was just like at the point now, you know what? He pretty much said, you know, fuck it. She get what she get for what she did. You know, and I know that hurt him to say that, because we don't want to do our siblings like that. But he just had to come to a realization that she did it. So, hey, I can't defend her. My mom can't defend her, you know. And now with this being said, I want to know what the dad gonna come out and say, because I know he had a whole lot to say when I played this video. He was going off on Philip. He was going off on Philip's mom. I mean, he had a whole lot to say, but I haven't seen him put up anything as of late. But now that this has come out, I'm pretty much sure they're keeping him in the light about what's going on. I would love to know, is he going to come out and speak and say something else about this? All right. So, far as Nevaeh Allen's story go, the update is that both of them has been indicted. But right now they ain't saying it's second degree murder. All right. Again, I'm ignorant to the law. I don't know what calls for first degree. I don't know what second degree, third degree, or whatever. But right now, they say they got hit with second degree murder. Second degree murder. Not sure why it's not first degree, but unless the charge go update later, once everything fall into place. But second degree murder. All right. So again, rest in peace, Nevaeh. It's crazy. So crazy what happened to you. So crazy, baby. So crazy. All right. I saw somebody said, thanks for Megan said, glad you updated these two cases. Been waiting on this thing. No problem. Hey, y'all may not be seeing me for a minute, man, but trust me, I try to keep up on my P's and Q's when it comes to these stories. Best believe that shit. I try to keep up my P's and Q's. But you know what story I'm waiting on to hear about? Two stories I'm waiting to hear updates about. And that's Nicole Hall. I'm waiting to hear an update on her story. Damari Perry. I'm definitely waiting to hear an update on his story because Janie Perry is I don't know what to say about that motherfucker, but Janie Perry is something serious. I'm waiting on an update for Amari Nicholson. I'm waiting on an update for that. Who else? I'm hoping to hear an update on Sabrina Dunnigan on her case. There's a lot of them that I'm waiting on. I'm patiently waiting on them. Sabrina Dunnigan. I don't know what's been going on with Harmony Montgomery case. I've been in the dark with that. I know Curl, one of the Curls sometimes, she try to keep me in the loop about what's going on, but every time she texts me 9 times 10, either I be asleep or I at work, so I can't keep up with everything that she sent me. But I don't know what's really going on with her case, but anybody who knows what's going on with her case, free to let me know in the chat room. And as a matter of fact, speaking of Curl, is she in there? She might be in the chat room now. Hold on. I know one of the Carols was in there. Let me see. Okay, they go one of them. Now the other one ain't open. She might not know if they're live. So hold on. Let me do something real quick. Oh, and another one. Went on an update on. If it's ever gonna be another one that comes out, how many of y'all remember Amari Nicholson? Or did I already say his name? How many of y'all remember Amari Nicholson? Michael, thank you, Michael. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Michael's story. That story is strange. You thought Summer Ware's story is strange. That young man's story is strange. Some really sinister going on with that boy's story. Ain't nobody coming out saying nothing because that story just leaving everybody like, huh? He just up and left like that. Nobody seen him. No cars. Nobody seen nothing. He just up and left like that. And nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing. His story is definitely a mystery. Summer Ware's hers is too. But his is just total blank. Nobody have no clue of what happened to that boy. No clue. And here it is, a few months later, we still don't know what happened to him. He just vanished in thin air. Just like that. At least with Summer Ware's, I mean, there's, I guess, somewhat clues coming up or tips coming in. But with Michael, I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not hearing nothing about his case. So thank you, True Crime. I'm not hearing nothing about that young man's case. I'm not. Okay. But anyway, here's an update about the fake Machine Gun Kelly and Gloria Williams. Let's hear what they got to say.
Story we brought You back in October of 2021. This is 8-year-old Kendrick Lee, and you may remember his remains were left inside an apartment for months. His 3 brothers living in that same unit alone. Today, ABC 13's Mai Shea has a big update in the case and those who are facing charges in Kendrick's death.
It is such a tragic story every time we hear about. Remember little Kendrick Lee and, of course, his brothers who have all suffered so much. Today, we learned that the Harris County District Attorney's Office presented the case against Kendrick Lee's mother and her boyfriend in front of a Harris County grand jury. From that first call for help last October, the horrific story of little Kendrick Lee and his brothers broke hearts around the country. The details of the alleged crimes, that Lee was allegedly killed by Brian Coulter, his mother's boy.
I mean, seriously, look at him. Who gonna be scared of him? What about him saying scary? I mean, again, at the same time, you know, I don't underestimate nobody. But seriously, though, what about him is scary? What about him is scary? I don't know.
Boyfriend, and that his body was left in a room under a blanket for almost a year. And worse, his surviving brothers were forced to live with the corpse and often fend for themselves just to stay alive, while their mother, Gloria Williams, allegedly moved to another apartment with Coulter. The living children continued to suffer abuse and neglect until the oldest child outcried to a neighbor. Williams and Coulter were arrested soon after. And today, another step in the pursuit of justice, as both were officially indicted by a grand jury.
Brian Coulter has been indicted for capital murder because it's the intentional and knowing killing of a child under 10. And then Gloria Williams has been indicted on injury to a child, a serious bodily injury, which is a first-degree case, and then tampering with a corpse, which is a second degree.
Both Williams and Coulter remain behind bars here at the Harris County Jail. I did speak to Williams' attorney on the phone this afternoon. He says the indictment, frankly, was expected, but that the entire process of these cases and the charges are just beginning. The surviving boys, meanwhile, are now in CPS custody.
And you know what? That scares me. And that scares me right there because a lot of these stores we cover over here and probably other places, who's always involved somewhere? CPS. And they're scared. They go to other Carol. Hey, Carol. Hey, Lakeisha, what's going on? Olivia, she said nothing. I kick his ass myself. But that's what's scary right there because we're hearing stories lately we're dealing with CPS that they will come and get the children and take them out the home because people are making complaints that something's going on at the home, all right? But you turn around and say you don't find anything, and then what do y'all do? Y'all turn right back around and give the children right back to the people are saying that something is going on in their house. Do not put them back in their house because something evil going on in their house. And as soon as y'all do it, later on down the road, what happens? They end up being killed. So the fact that I'm here today in CPS now, you know, I'm scared for that because I don't know where they're going to end up at. Now, y'all remember when we covered the story back then, you know, the family came out. What's the grandma name? Miss Melanie. She was trying to get one of them, but the mom was being janky with her and not letting her get it, you know, so it pretty much her hands were tied. And I believe the other family members was claiming that, you know, they was trying to put a helping hand in there too, you know, try to get them, I guess, to get herself situated, but she wasn't letting them children go, you know. So, but I had what I had to say about that too as well because I don't remember exactly everything that happened, but I know I had a few choice words for the family. I don't think it was nothing too bad, but I just had some words for the family, like, you know, this was going on, you know, what's really going on, you know, or something they were saying that I didn't believe that they was being 100 on. So the fact that they still in CPS right now is making me wonder why having the family members, the ones who came and gave the interview, why are they not with them? Or Miss Melody, why are they not with them? You know, so, and is there any place in mind that they thinking about sending them to? You know, so I'm scared for that, but we're gonna pray that they do at least get with Miss Melody. I think Miss Melody, she all right. I don't know about the other family members, but Miss Melody, I feel like if she do get them, they'll be in good hands. You know, at least I hope so. I'll say that. At least I hope so. What up, Stone Cold? I think I seen the man too. What's going on, brother? What's going on? It reads as follows: is that the mother 8-year-old Kendrick Lee and her boyfriend have been charged for the boy's horrific death and for the suffering of his brothers are now officially indicted. Earlier Tuesday, January 18th, prosecutors presented the case to a Harris County grand jury. They returned with 4 indictments on Brian Coulter and Gloria Williams. So both of them got 4 indictments. Good. I thought they were going to say he only one they got it, but both of them got 4 indictments. Very well. Brian Coulter has been indicted for capital murder, said Assistant Direct Attorney Andrea Beal. It's the intentional knowing and killing of a child under 10, and Gloria Williams has been indicted on injury to a child, seriously bodily injury, and tampering with a corpse, which is second-degree felony. The indictments stem from horrific abuse cases involving Williams' 4 sons that only became publicly known when the oldest child outcried to a neighbor. And now, when they says that, just imagine if he didn't. Just imagine if he never did. Hey, sir, my first time on the line with you all. Okay, well, welcome to the show. I think I seen your name before. Well, you said this is your first live, so you may have been in my comments before, but I don't think this is your first time to my channel. But welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Now let's imagine what they say right here. Nobody would never known until the oldest cried out to a neighbor. All right. Now my man Ickenmill, I know he interviewed that neighbor, and I never got a chance to watch that interview, so I don't know what she really said about, or if he asked her if you felt something was wrong, why didn't you call 911? I don't know if he did that or not, but for those of y'all who saw his interview, maybe you could tell me that he did ask her and tell me what was her answer when he asked her that, if he asked her that. Kendrick Lee, just 8-year-old, was allegedly abused and killed by Coulter, his mother's boyfriend. His surviving brothers had lived with the corpse in an apartment in West Harris County for almost a year. Almost a year. Prosecutors said that the surviving boys were also abused for several months. Oh, and that right there too, because remember when I first covered this story, Sarah, so you said it was a bit off. Okay. Like I said, I haven't seen it, so I'm going to go by what y'all tell me. And that's another thing that what happened was, if I remember the story, Brian punk ass would get drunk. He'll get drunk, and he'll go over there and beat on them. All right? And she made claim that she tried to stop him, which we don't believe that. But he's supposed to be the one when he get drunk, he go beat on her children and bully them and all this other shit. And I still say this. I don't underestimate nobody. But nothing about that dude says that I'm too scared that if he put his hand on my child, I'm not going to put my hands on him. There's nothing about him that says he's that scary. All right? Unless he just cockstrong when he get drunk, which I heard when people get drunk, they do build up a little strength. And they can fuck you up. I don't know. But if that's the case, she should have went in their kitchen, got a skillet, and knocked his ass off. Or get a sledgehammer and knocked his ass off. Putting his hand on your children. All right? But again, we don't believe that she stopped him. As a matter of fact, we find out that I believe she actually participated in it. Because she was doing a little dirty shit to him too. So you allowed this man to come in your home and beat your children and punish them and bully the other ones. I don't incite violence. But the oldest teenager, I wish he would have picked up something as soon the fake ass machine gun Kelly turned his head, he would have cracked his fucking skull. I wish he had her. Don't put your hands on me, dude. I don't know you. I don't know you. It was one point in time the village making help raise the children, and maybe they got permission to discipline. But now people's letting their boyfriends, girlfriends come in and discipline their children. And people had different opinions about that. Discipline is one thing, I get it. But beating is another. So you give somebody a green light to discipline your children. What exactly are you telling them? Because discipline can have different meanings. Meaning, you can put them in timeout. You may have my permission to pop him or her on the hand or the butt. You know, or you may get him permission. You know, hey, if a whipping it needs to be done, I guess you got my permission to whip him. But it doesn't mean take your open hand and slap my child. Take a closed fist and punch my child. Take a closed fist and punch my child in the stomach and shit like that. But then again, discipline may have different meanings to different people. Stone Cold said a qualified stepfather, maybe. Okay. And then I had these conversations before. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Some people say, well, if they in my house and they doing this, that, and the third, I feel like I should have a right to discipline them, which I think that's a good point. How many of y'all feel about that? I mean, it is your house. And if they is in your house running around, jumping on the couch and jumping on the bed and tearing up shit, what are you supposed to do? But then some people say, I don't mind you bringing my child around other people, but if he or she does something, you call me, let me know what they did. I'm with that too. So, the hell? Oh shit, I got ghost in the house. This damn printer just made some damn noise. I got ghost up in here. What the hell? Whew. Damn. Ooh-wee. Okay, they caught me off guard. What y'all answers in there? What y'all saying up in there? How do y'all feel about that? You know, I mean, they are at other people's houses, and they jumping up and down on the couch, jumping down on the bed. You know, I mean, it is your house. You know, should you have leeway to pop them, or do you call them and tell them, or the mom or the dad says, you know? This thing must be updating itself or something. At least that's what I hope it's doing. I hope it's updating itself. I guess that's what it was doing. It was updating itself then. Damn, that was crazy. Damn. All right now. Shit. Man, I might look. I'll watch the replay, see what y'all answers is on that. I think I need to hurry up and get through. That's crazy as hell right there. Hell no. Hell no. So I'm about to watch the replay, see what y'all answers are when I ask y'all them questions. Anyway, though, let's get on with it. It says, Kendrick Lee, just 8 years old, was allegedly abused and killed by Coulter, his mother's boyfriend. His surviving brothers had lived with corpse in an apartment in West Harris County for almost a year. Right, Sharon, it's poltergeist up in this motherfucker. They just oh hell. Prosecutors said the surviving boys were also abused, and for several months they were forced to fend for themselves in their apartment. Williams and Coulter moved to another nearby apartment. Investigators Investigators say the surviving brothers are being kept together in foster care. The older sister had been living with relatives for years and is not a part of these court cases. However, prosecutors urge everyone to be alert for other potential child abuse cases. Then it goes on to say down here, that's why it's so important. And we've been trying to get the message out. If you see something, say something, which that's what we're trying to push over here. If you see something, say something. Thank you, Sandy, for getting it on up out of here. I swear, I be looking at other people's shows, and I don't know how the hell they do that. I really don't. Especially now in the time of COVID, where people are spending more time at home, it's really important that people report any sort of abuse that they see. All right, and I hardly agree with that statement. So, all right, guys, we got two stories that a lot of us be waiting on updates, and both parties, well, all parties involved in both stories have been indicted. The crazy thing is that now that I think about these stories, both of them is boyfriend and girlfriend. How many of y'all caught that? I just really caught that when I got to reading the other one. Both of them is boyfriend and girlfriend, and they harmed the girlfriend's child. Both of them, boyfriend and girlfriend, hurt the child, hurt the other person's child. Now, please understand, a lot of people, for everybody to do crime cases, hopefully everybody is stressing this message. Please be careful who you bring around your children. And stop giving people green light to do things to your children, or better yet, do things around your children. And if possible, like I say a lot of times on my show, if y'all don't have anything established, they don't need to be around your children, period. Amen? At least not in this era. They don't need to be around your children, period. If you ain't got nothing established, they don't need to be around your children at all. They don't need to be around your children at all. Okay? So like I said, I can't speak for everybody else, but over here, I want to stress that. Stop letting everybody around your children. Stop letting everybody see your children. And start letting them do and say stuff around them. Because at the end of the day, when something foul goes on, you're going to be one to suffer the most. Whether you're the mom or the dad, you're going to suffer the most. Either because you did it unintentionally or you did it intentionally. Which a lot of these stories, a lot of shit is intentional. A lot of stuff is intentional. So, and I say this to men and women. Even the men, start letting everybody around your children. Because women, we see now, the women are just as worse. If they not the worst. When it comes to these children dying or bringing evil spirits around their children, which causing them to die. Amen. Yeah, I think Brian was. That's what I was saying earlier. I rolled him out. All of them. I think he was. I think he was beating all of them, but he was punking the oldest one. He was bullying the oldest one, something like that. Or I think he was hitting him too. But it wasn't just the boy who died that he was doing that shit to. He was doing it to all of them. And again, nobody of a JJ Well, excuse me. We say yum yum over here. Nobody yum yum. And I gotta find a code word to use for the men. Nobody yum yums that good that I'm gonna let her just do anything to my children. I'm sorry. Hey, nobody yum yum is that good. And ladies, nobody schlong, I guess I could say schlong, hot dog, or whatever you smoked sausage, Polish sausage, whatever you want to call it. It shouldn't be that damn great that you let a man come in and do something for your children. So, I don't know what's up with Gloria. I don't know what's up with Linnea, but even her brother said it had to be the schlong that made her do that, because when she with the biological father, y'all remember he said Linnea had it going on when she was going to church, she was into the Lord, and everything when she was with him. But somehow she ended up meeting Philip. All that shit just went out the window. All that shit just went out the window. And ladies, I had to ask y'all, or maybe some of y'all, because I know a lot of y'all are older ladies in my chat room. What is it? And I guess I could ask the fellas too, if the fellas can't answer the question. What is it about a man that can make you so infatuated with him that you will allow him to do that? Because remember the young lady when she came on my show to talk about Philip, she really had no straight answer. She just said, I seen stuff that he did to his children. And she didn't say nothing because she said I was in love with him. All right. She was in love with him. So, again, what is it that get y'all so infatuated that you see this madness and you don't leave? Maybe somebody can help me out there, or maybe somebody who is a surviving victim of domestic violence, whether it's a man or a woman, or maybe somebody who's a survivor of domestic violence can share a story, and maybe they can tell me why they stayed so long when the man was doing shit to them. Stone Cold said I lost the plot on them. I mean, I don't think I ever knew the plot. So maybe I get somebody come in and say, hey, I'm a domestic survivor, and I can tell you what made me stay and what was the final draw for me. Okay. Somebody said Stockholm Syndrome. Okay. All right. I don't know why I said trying to keep a man around. You know what? I was talking to somebody the other day about that. How a lot of us, we want companionship because some of us are people who don't want to be alone. We don't want to be alone. We just want to have somebody beside us that can understand us. And that we are willing to take anything just to have somebody beside us. Sometimes that could be a good thing depending on who you're running into. That could be a good thing. But a lot of times it could be a bad thing because this person who you got feelings for, you share some of your deepest thoughts with them. And I'm pretty much sure everybody can speak on this. How many times have you shared your thoughts with somebody, and when they get mad at you, they turn around and use it against you? You tell the person, I've been hurt. This has happened to me. This is why I don't open up too fast, because I just truly been hurt. And here's the same online that you will hear You can't label everybody the same, which that is true. I agree with that. But however, though, if you constantly having the same thing happen over and over and over again, then how can you not look at everybody and say they're not the same? It's not fair that I'm putting you in that box. But if you're doing something that I told you I don't like, and I told you that I dealt with it in my lifetime, and that shit can make you a quick enemy out of me that you're doing that, then how can you not expect me to put you in that same category? How can you not expect me to put you in that same category? And trust me, I'd have been there. I'd have been there. Kind Art says they will call you unfit if you're disabled. Now, that's the first time I heard that, but I know people will make fun of your disability too. They will too. They'll do that too. They'll do that too. And then you got a lot of people who do stuff to you and will literally talk to you like they did nothing wrong. Isn't it like a spit in your face when people do that? That's a spit in your fucking face when people do that. Knowing they did all this fuck shit to you, and then when you try to tell them or tell them how you feel about the shit, they literally talk to you like they did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. And try to make it like it's your fault that it happened. And try to make it like it's your fault that it happened. I had a female back in 2019 that I was talking to. And all this woman did was, well, I come to find out all she did was lie. And was telling people that I keep pursuing her. And I believe the question was asked, what are you saying to him to make him keep pursuing you? That woman straight up lied and said she ain't saying nothing. Straight up lied and said she don't say anything. So to me, when you say that I'm keep trying to pursue you or keep bothering you, and you're not saying it, and you're not saying anything to me, at least how you putting it out there, what are you trying to label me as? You label me as a stalker, pretty much, because I keep coming to you and keep fucking with you in that sense, trying to be with you or trying to talk to you or something, and you come to give me the cold shoulder. You pretty much tell people I'm a stalker. And out of all my life, I never had nobody call me that before. Nobody ever labeled me as that. Because I'm the type person, I mean, if you say no, all right, cool, fuck it. I'm not going to keep pursuing you for what? What the fuck I'm going to keep pursuing you when you already got your mind made up that I'm not going to fuck with you. I don't look at you like that. All right, cool. There's nothing I can do. I can do everything in the book to try to make you change your mind. And if you do change your mind, it ain't going to do me no good because it won't be genuine. What you're looking at is, if I'm doing all this stuff to try to get you to like me, first of all, it's me buying your love or buying your companionship. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. And then you're gonna look at me as an easy target, saying that this dude is doing everything for me. So shit, I'm gonna milk this cow until they run out. I'm gonna milk this cow till it run out. Have I been in that situation before? Yes, I have. I have been in this situation before. Now you can lie on me all you want to. I get that. But to label me as a stalker, no, don't do that. Don't lie on me like that. And I'm gonna say this too. If people telling y'all that, 9 times out of 10, they are saying stuff to them to make you keep coming at them. I don't believe that somebody keep pursuing you or you keep giving them the cold shoulder or you're not saying nothing to them. They just gonna keep on coming at you like that. Unless they just like the game of chasing cat and mouse, maybe. But 9 times out of 10, somebody's saying something to them to make them keep pursuing them. So when they tell you they're not saying anything, they a fucking lie. They a fucking lie. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So men, if a lady she come to you and said, I ain't saying nothing to him, he just keep pursuing me. You tell him bullshit. You saying something to him, and vice versa for the ladies. I ain't saying nothing to her. She just keep coming after me. Bullshit. You saying something to make them keep pursuing you like that. You saying something. All right? You saying something. You say she missed out on a great guy? Well, here's the thing about that. A lot of people, and I've done this too, I can speak on this, we had good people in our face, and for some reason we tend to run them off. We do. I guess because we scared. A lot of us are scared, and we're not used to that. So when we got somebody that's actually doing something nice for us, we don't know how to take it. Believe me, I know. Anybody who can tell you they know me personally, you do something nice for me, inside I'm like, what's this all about? What you doing that for? What's your motive? All right, what's your MO? What the hell really going on here? Because I'm not used to it. But don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for anything somebody does. When y'all donate stuff like that, I'm very grateful for that and all that. But when somebody come out of the blue try to do something nice, I'm like, okay, what the hell going on here? What's going on here? And they can tell me plain as day. I mean, hey, you cool people, man, I fuck with you, know what I'm saying? Just doing something for you. Nobody that damn nice. Boy, shut up. Ain't nobody here over here. Ain't nobody that damn nice. I said, boy, if you don't shut up. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I think a lot of times we just scared. A lot of us are scared. When people do something like we just scared. She said somebody things don't need to be ran off. Well, I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't even know how to respond to that. I guess with that, it depends on if you know what their motives are, then yes, they need to be ran off. If you know what their motives are, yeah, run them off. So yeah. If I know you doing stuff for a motive, yeah, I'm gonna run you off. I'm just gonna start fucking with you, period. But every once in the blue moon, I might find somebody that might make me slip through the cracks. I find somebody that made me slip through the cracks, and I did. Back in 2019, I slipped through the crack big time. Big time. It wasn't even supposed to be like that. Wasn't even supposed to be like that. Stone Cold said it's not meant to be offensive to react the way just how some of us are cut. Right, Stone Cold. That's why I say a lot of us, men and women, we scared when people do something nice. And we don't know how to accept it. See, I used to talk about relationships a lot. Before I started doing the kids store stuff, I used to talk about this stuff a lot. And I probably need to start getting back in talking about that. But we see one day. But yeah, I think a lot of us we're scared that people do nice stuff with. We just scared and we don't know how to accept it. So oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 and it's not to be offensive at all. Not to be offensive. Not to be offensive. She said, "I let God do my picking. I will wait on Him." All right, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, yeah, man. A lot of us, again, a lot of us, we get fucked off. We do, and we fall flat on our face. A lot of us has been in this situation that we saw the red flags, but we still try to ride that roller coaster in hopes that we can change a person's motivation and hopefully that they do like us. And that is, take it from me, you're going to hurt yourself trying to do that. You're going to hurt yourself trying to do that. So, because you can't make nobody do anything that they don't have no intent to do. So if they don't like you, you can't make them like you. You can't. I mean, at least my opinion, you can't make them like you. She said Christian Puff chat. So yeah, you can't make nobody like you. If they don't like you, then that's pretty much what it is. It is pretty much what it is. You can take them on dates, you can take them to the movies, you can get them all the money in the world. But if they not feeling you like that, then they just not feeling you like that. All right. And all they can go with these stories that I talked about tonight. Brian, I don't think he really cared about Gloria. I think he just needed a place to stay, and he found Gloria, and probably plucked her head, and she took him in, and he put that whip appeal on her, and she picked him over her children. Linnea, I don't know what Philip actually did, but she was with a good dude, according to her brother, and she got with Philip. I guess she got whip appealed with him too, and allowed this man to come in and do stuff to her daughter. But not only that, both y'all, with both of the mothers we talking about here, both y'all joined the fray in hurting these children. They both joined the fray with their boyfriends to hurt their children. His name is Murder. We call him. I did call him Outlaw, but we named him Murder. It seemed like he responds to that. We call him Murder, so his name is Murder. But I don't like to MURDR. Not that. I just like to call him MURDA. And we gave him the name because of his daddy. His daddy name was Mayhem, and they said that boy right there, that boy there crazy. He gone my dad right now. They might be back here. I thought I heard somebody up there in the front. They may be back here. I don't know. Is who okay? No. They went somewhere and they took him with them. They took him with them. I think they back. I hear somebody up in the front. I think they back. So I'll see him in a minute. He be sort of bouncing up and down like a trampoline all over the place. Yeah, they back because I hear them. They back. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can get them. Hold on. That's him. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He got the hiccups. What you doing with the hiccups? This is the bad butt right here. That's him. Oops. Y'all see them blue eyes? Say, hey, boy. He do, boy. The bad butt. He got the hiccups, though. What you doing with the hiccups? What you doing with the hiccups? All right there, boy. All right, boy. Yeah, they were the bad butt. The bad butt. I'm trying not to pick him up too much because I don't want him to get spoiled. I need to find out why you got the hiccups, though. Why you got the hiccups? Huh? What you doing with the hiccups? Anyway, appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate it. What? 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 What you want, boy? What? 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 So is it playtime? That what it is, playtime? Is it playtime? All right. Well, guys, like I gotta go be a dog father. So gotta go be a dog father real quick. But I'm coming back because it's something I want y'all to hear. I did it on this show, but we got into the other discussion. But I'm gonna come back probably about the next 30 minutes or so, and because it's something I want y'all to hear. I really want y'all to hear it. I want to get y'all thoughts, what y'all think about when y'all hear this. All right, right now, let me see what he wants. He barking at me, and he's sitting right here under me, so he wants something. He wants something. What you want? What? What? Okay. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. Puppets sometimes get hiccups after eating or drinking too fast, when they are tired, when they are very excited, when they are too cold. Oh, okay then. All right, did that. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll be back at the wow. Let me go see what he wants since he bargaining can on. All right. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, children's lives matter. As you see the sign behind me, children's lives matter. And that's the message that we want to push. Also, I saw somewhere else, children don't just disappear. Amen. Amen. I see y'all about 30 minutes an hour. All right. Peace out.